This is not a test. This is your biohazard warning system. Due to the new COVID-19 virus, the following measures come into effect. We are announcing the start of the immediately effective nationwide quarantine, which has been officially approved by the United States government. Commencing at the siren, leaving your own household, even for medical or everyday errands, will be a criminal offense and will be punished with state-forced quarantine and, depending on the severity of the quarantine violation, death. Visits to relatives, neighbors, or friends will be illegal during this time. No one has been granted immunity from the quarantine. No citizen or group will be exempt. All emergency services will be suspended until further notice and cannot be reached. Every household will receive a monthly data volume of 400 megabytes in order to keep the network load under control. There is currently no time limit for these measures. We hope for yourself and your family to be prepared for the worst. Blessed be our new founding fathers and America, a nation reborn. May God be with you all.
Some people call me a terrorist. I consider myself a teacher.
And had hoped to reopen America by Easter. That's this Sunday.
America.
But that's not going to happen. And now small businesses are facing red tape and delays when they apply for a portion of the $350 billion in the Paycheck Protection Program. The president was talking about a date to restart the economy. Did he give a specific date?
Well, Nora, President Trump is eyeing May 1st as a date to get the country back to business. Today, he said he would certainly listen to his top medical experts if they tell him that is too early. But he added there are two sides to every argument.
I did that. It's the biggest decision I've ever had to make.
We have not reached the peak. And so every day we need to continue to do what we did yesterday and the week before.
As the president decides when to relax social distancing guidelines, millions of business owners are counting on federal loans to survive. The SBA handled nearly 60,000 loan applications in all of last year.
You know who I am. You don't know where I am. And you'll never see me coming.
Bro, what the heck, man? They coming around again.
This blaring sound startled many in the small town of Crowley, Louisiana.
All of a sudden, you just hear the purge, which is going, I know it's famous right now. It just caused a lot of havoc, a lot of chaos. You hear the sirens blaring. They're just super loud. My dog freaks out. Neighbors coming outside, checking out what was going on, yelling, just upset about it.
The police sounding an alarm to signify the start of curfew. From 9 at night to 6 in the morning, Crowley residents must remain at home to curb the spread of COVID-19.
This is your emergency broadcast system.
They have died trying to help your family member, and you won't take this seriously. The timeline for this, we are just getting started on this, guys. We will not hit the peak until mid-May. May 15th, 16th. 100,000 cases in mid-May is the peak. Now here's the thing about a peak. You don't fucking know it's the peak until you start heading downhill. Let's say we hit the peak mid-May. That's the projection, mid-May, and let's say it's 100,000 cases. Well, that's May 15th. But that means May 16th, you still have 90,000 new cases in addition to the previous 100,000 from yesterday. And then May 17th is 80,000 new cases on top. Listen, we are going to be in this for a long time, right? So you have to be prepared. Right? Please hit share. This is super important information. You are about to see, this week is going to blow the fucking smithereens up. This week is going to be horrible in terms of numbers of cases. It's going to be exponentially skyrocketing. This is all you're going to see is about COVID-19. These are all the posts you're going to see. Every time somebody posts something stupid about COVID-19, about how coronavirus is overblown, about how, it's media hype, it's fear-mongering, please show them this video. Please give them a virtual bitch slap like this. And say, Dr. Vong just explained how you're going to die. 12 months to 18 months before we get a vaccination. Too many people are going to die. You cannot count on vaccinations. We don't have a medical treatment for this. We are shooting in the dark. We are in this for the long term. So the timeline is we're going to hit the peak in May, but that means we're going to still have a shit ton of cases in May, June, come July, because there's a lag time. We're going to start burying our family members. The death toll will increase in July. You're going to see a substantial, huge increase in the death toll in July. Now, here's the sad part. You've been out of work 3 months. Your small business has closed down. You've had to fire all your employees. Your employer has fired you, has laid you off, has told you to go file for unemployment. The unemployment office, you can't get through because the phone lines are totally backed up. How are you going to pay for the funeral? How are you going to pay for the funeral? You're going to do a GoFundMe page like you did last time when your uncle died? Well, good luck with that. Because who's going to donate to your GoFundMe page when everybody's been out of work? This is a horrific scenario. And I'm giving you the best case scenario. I'm giving you the best case scenario. We will hit 1 million cases in the United States. I promise you. Because these numbers are terrifying. We are already at 32,000 cases on March 23rd. By April Fool's, it's gonna be terrible.
What's going on, guys? Everything I put in this video is what's going on in the world right now. By the looks of it, we're not going back to school no time soon. Not going back to normal anytime soon. I'm gonna be stuck in this house for a long while. Everything has been getting worse instead of better. It's currently April 15th, and we were supposed to go back to school sometime next week, I believe. That's not happening. They barely even want us to go back in May 1st. So graduation, don't even know if that's happening. I have clips from like the first couple weeks of quarantine. After this, I'll try to make that a better mood, but hope everyone's doing well. Being in quarantine and all, I think this is my first time like talking about quarantine and stuff on my channel, but yeah. Good luck to everyone.
True story about fortune cookies. They look Chinese. They sound Chinese. But they're actually an American invention, which is why they're hollow, full of lies, and leave a bad taste in the mouth. My disciples just destroyed another cheap American knockoff. The Chinese theater. Mr. President, I know this must be getting frustrating, but this season of terror is drawing to a close. And
in the war against the invisible enemy.
The big one is coming.
Well, we must remain vigilant. It is clear that our aggressive strategy is working.
Mr. President, only 2 lessons remain. I intend to finish this live on your television in 30 seconds. The number for this telephone is in your cell phone. Exciting, isn't it? Imagining how it got there. America. If your president calls me in the next half minute, Tom lives. Go.
The battle continues, but the data suggests that nationwide we have passed the peak on new cases. Hopefully that will continue, and we will continue to make great progress.
There's just one lesson left, President. So run away, hide, kiss your children goodbye, because nothing, not your army, not your red, white, and blue attack dog can save you. I'll see you soon.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to The Lifestyle. Today is coronavirus quarantine day 1. How's quarantine for you?
Sad. This is the first time I'm out the house in like days. I haven't seen any other relatives. I don't even know what the sun looks like anymore. Okay, I'm full.
See you tomorrow. Maybe.
친애하는 지도자 동지는 현명하시고 친절하고 힘세시다. 기쁨 평화 소망하며 우리 시대의 한 가지 더 소원은 미제 그래도 땅이 화염 속에 폭발하는 것 자기의 피와 폐수물에 빠져 죽어라 양키 죽어라 죽어라 그게 날 기쁨 충만하게 줘 모든 여자를 여자 핏으로만 버리게 하고 그걸 너 아이들이 모두 강제로 지켜봐 지켜